Hello, and how are you? I'm your host, Lady Merms, here at Dancehall Connections. Right now we have Miss Lady Sa, Muma Lady Sa, the queen of dancehall. Lady Sa, tell me what's going on now with Lady Sa.
Okay, a lot of things. I'm recording. Album is done. Only one song left. I'm trying to cover Felice Dillon's song. If you knew how much I love you, da 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 da, yeah, that you wouldn't stay away and all that. I want to cover that song. I asked Shaggy to come, represent on it for me. And I have Flow Rider on, the Eels on, that's on the album. I have Ali from UB40, and I have Barry Salmon, so I'm good now. Yeah, so I'm just recording whenever I feel like recording. That's what's going on.
Now, I'm going to go straight into the juice of everything because I've been following your career for so long. And everything that happens with you, I'm interested in knowing, especially that Twitter beef that's been going back and forth. Something very recent with another female artist. Tell me a little bit about that.
Female, or is she a man or a woman, really? I don't know. She looked like a hermaphrodite to me. But the thing is, this woman is so obsessed with me. Like over the years, we used to be cool. I'm the one who took her on stage when nobody would even look at her. And I was the one I saw all her dentures fall out in her hand, and I sent her to Dr. Peter Glaze to glue them in. That was how cool I was with this girl who was all torn up from head to ground.
So you feel like she's being a little bit ungrateful right now?
She's not a little ungrateful. She's being a devil, a satanic child. I mean, I walk away from this woman. When she was around me, I realized that love mix up. Yeah. Every day this woman come to me with some argument about hobia, hobia, hobia. This one say a hobia them, that one say a hobia them. And when so-and-so went to the obia man, the obia man, she said, the obia man, put a pan of water on his ear, face come up. How the hell my face come up in a hobia man pan of water? Where that come from? So when I see who she was, I stepped away from her. Yeah. I don't want friends like those. Yeah. And from that day, this minute she's sending somebody to ask me if I would talk to her. If she come to me, if I would drive her away. And I say, I don't want no friends Yeah. And she trying everything to be my friend, and because I'm not being her friend, I don't want to be her friend. She just start a whole different thing. Every day she have a new story telling lies on me. So I saw her do one stupid song the other day and keep her friends and pushing it to my Twitter. But the song was an embarrassment to herself and my, the whole career. I'm disappointed because that's a garbage of a song. I could never write that and say I'm doing that. She sound dumb. The whole thing. So, bottom line is, I don't care for you. You were ungrateful. You talk too much about hobia. Stay away from me. That's all it was. So, what's your problem?
Do you feel that she's very much threatened by the fact that you've held your spot as the queen of dancehall for so many years?
What I saw was just an obsession. What happened? There was another female, who were friends with her. Okay. And that other female start trying to be my friend, then become my friend. But she said, well, this female is the cause of me and her friendship breakup. But you weren't my friend. You were just somebody, an associate, And she said it's the other girl who, yes, the other girl brings some news to me and tell me. So when everybody in all this mix up, I was never in these things. I come from St. Mary. My sister was always my friend. I roll with the boys. I never used to be in anything. And you see, I was right because I stayed away from them. And as soon as I let them in, they become my worst enemy.
What do you think about her dub plates now that she's thrown out at you? Because I listened to one of them and she attacked your personal life. Yeah. And she went off talking about who for man, who I take your man and all of them stuff. What do you think about that?
That's not a dub. That was a song.
Well, a song, something she did on YouTube.
Something about, I didn't listen to it. I avoided it when they keep pushing it, send it to my Twitter. And then a friend of mine played it on the phone, and I was laughing like, that garbage? Is that the song she said? That's not a song, that's garbage. She's talking stories that she made up. Yeah. Those are make-up stories. Yeah. I don't need to check a man's phone, Yeah, men call me. Yeah. I don't call men. You know what I'm saying? My man will call. Oh, you don't call me from morning. You're not checking on me. Or if my man leave the house, in 10 minutes he's gonna call me to ask me how his pretty vagina is doing. Not kidding, swear to God.
Okay.
Yeah? So if he's calling me to ask me how is my pretty vagina doing, do I need to even call him? No. Come on now. So she's talking, making up stories, and I swear on my life, it's a joke.
You being the main queen of dancehall, you're up there right now. You think she have vibe forget your position or something?
Listen, I used to write lyrics and give that girl. When she went to clash with Queen Paula, I gave her lyrics, and she just stand up on the stage and forget them with her boat gun. She didn't remember anything. Like, she's a coward. She always nervous, always afraid. I don't know who's pushing her. And I think I have an idea who's pushing her. But I don't think I should even share a stage with her because she's not relevant. You know? Even to lay her out, I shouldn't even share a stage with her. I don't want her near me. That woman rub herself in too much oil and them powder thing. I remember at Sunfest years ago when she used the cart. She was rubbing herself in oil and it messed up her clothes. And the guy that sell clappers, he was the one who went away to get something to rub out the oil. She's a witch. She's always into negative. I don't want a friendship. Stay in your lane. Yeah, you ever hear me in all these things over the years?
No, I'm gonna hear that because
you don't hear me in any mix-up. These women are so jealous, ungrateful, and they'll do anything and build anything, any lies. Can you believe? She came on in the newspaper and she said, Sting promoter ain't treating her right with the money. Because the money that they paid her last year, they tell her, listen, it's your advance. Because you owe us. Because you disappear. So she don't want that little money. She want more. So they say they'll give her a little thing. She know what she doing. To get on Sting, she gonna come at me. So, yeah? Yeah. So, now they give her a little thing to come. But guess what? She's gonna work on her own. Because she's not sharing my stage with me.
Okay, my understanding, the lady saw has spoken about that. Moving forward, we can't done the whole interview upon just but moving forward, I mean, I know you crossed over into the gospel scene a little bit or Christianity a little bit. Are you going to stick there? Because, I mean, Sting is kind of clashing to, you understand what I'm trying to say? Sting and then Christianity, how the two of them work hand in hand for you?
You know something? I watch a movie called The Bible. Okay. And if you watch the Bible, it have many episodes. And I remember when Abraham chop up some people and him said God is with us and if he chop some people more time, God understand. Yes. You have to use fight fire sometimes. Yes, I'm going through my thing and I'm getting closer to God and I say, God, is this I need to baptize or something? I think this is it because why am I getting in spirit? I was baptized already when I was a teenager. Yeah. And I'm a godly person.
Is that the same? You feel in the spirit when you perform, or do you feel guilty performing when you get into the rod child lady mode at all?
Listen, you see, over the years, I always pray before and after. Okay. And sometimes I go overboard and I can't even sleep. It ride me, but I never tell people. And only like my man who was close to me would know it's riding me because I'm like, God, I went overboard. Forgive me. You know? But me used to say God is survival, This is how I survive and one day I'm going to give my life to you and I'm still going to do it.
Are we going to see any gospel for Sting?
Not for Sting.
Like some of you're going to drop one of your little verses them in between
No, nothing like that a Sting. Nobody know anything there.
But that's I ask because I know you're in the,
There's a gospel song. Oh, no, it's not released fully, but it was produced by DJ Smurf and it's called God Almighty. And it played the other day and everybody phoning in. And it's so good. Okay. So, God accept you anyway, don't?
Yeah, because may I think back to something in I think Irish Jamboree when you had performed, and then later on someone contacted you about doing a remix for the Heels On with Flo Rida. Yeah. And are you still going to go ahead with that, or?
I did a remix.
Did already, yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
When I first did Heels On, I remember I was going through the thing, like praying a lot,
Yeah.
you know, going kneeling in I went to church, still go to church. And then I remember swear on my life. I was praying. And I was asking God, you hear people say, don't ask God this and don't ask that. I was asking God, why this, why that, why that?
Yeah.
And I swear to you, I hear a voice said, it no whoever me not done bless you yet.
Okay.
And worry about me enemies, them no have nothing for me. Me God say no over, him no done bless me yet. And I got into the spirit. What happened after I sang that, I realized I started preaching in the middle of the song where a verse should be. I didn't write anything. And that was one incident where I thought, is this it? Because I was sitting in my jacuzzi naked as the day I born. I was going in when I was asking God what, you know. And I remember the bath, the water was like filling up like the thing, lock it, and I never even know. We keep water in a barrel or something like up in the hills, water will go away sometime.
so you catch your
And
water.
that was turned over, me no know how. So at that time I think this was it. But then when I see Florida said he's gonna do this, I'm like, God, is this one of the blessings? Let me tell you how serious me is with God. I remember one time I had a dream that God came down from heaven and stretched, him now come down from earth. Him stretch a book to me and say, I'm giving you a book of blessings. I remember that dream and I tell my man and him say something good will happen for you, man.
Yeah.
And I remember when I won the Grammy, that was the time.
Okay.
So
What can we expect of? That's right. What can we expect of Lady Saw for Sting? What type of performance are you planning on giving?
yeah. Sting is very aggressive, so I'm going to be an aggressor that night. You know, I'll definitely entertain my crowd. You know? Yeah, the ladies. We're going to get everything in. Yeah, you're going to get everything in. And no girl can't come on my stage because you know hurt my time fool.
Hey, so what can we expect from Lady Saw in the future? What else are you doing here now?
Well, you know what? The album is coming one day. I'm too lazy to finish it. Sometimes I could finish it and I've gone busy. Not lazy and busy. Because when I get busy and travel, when I come home, I feel like just being lazy. You know, so that's what happened. You know, so but just when it drop. And when the gospel album drop, it drop.
Okay.
It don't matter.
I'll be looking forward to that, Lady Saw. Thank you very much for this interview.
Bring this thing. Bring this thing. Sting I gonna sting up.
It's like a sting up, you hear that?
Pay-per-view and all of them.
All of them excitement there. I'm
It's
so
a
excited.
Celebration the 30 years of Sting. Big up Joe. I alone me there for. And not nobody else. Me there Sting because of Joe. Yeah, I saw the thing said.
Lady Saw and Lady Merns of Dancehall Connections here doing the interview. Look out for her at Sting 30. Bring the Sting. Thank you for joining us.